Have you ever wondered how to make a man fall deeper in love with you, without constantly needing to hear that you love him, or relying on physical intimacy to keep his attention? The answer lies in something I call activating a man's love brain. This is about triggering the emotional part of him that keeps showing up, keeps chasing, and keeps investing in you, even when you're not trying too hard. Let's start with the first move, and it's something most women get wrong. You need to learn how to actively distance yourself. Now, I don't mean going cold just because he's gone cold. That's reactive, and it puts the power in his hands. I mean you choose to take space even when things are going well. You pull back first. This tells him that you don't need him constantly to feel good about yourself. So how do you do this in real life? Instead of waiting for him to suggest time apart, you create it. Maybe after a great date, you don't rush to message him right away. Maybe you take a few days for yourself, to focus on your hobbies, spend time with friends, or even go on a solo weekend trip. The idea is to show him that your world is full and beautiful, with or without him in it every moment. When a man sees that, something lights up in him. He starts to think, I need to work to win this woman over. This is when the desire to conquer kicks in. Men are biologically wired to chase, to pursue, to feel that thrill of earning your affection. And you can still love him, care about him, and treat him well, but you want to communicate that your time and attention are valuable. You can politely decline a date because you have a client meeting. Or let him know you've already made weekend plans with friends. The key is to make it feel natural, not like a game. When you create this slight distance, and do it with confidence and kindness, his emotional brain starts firing. He starts thinking about you more. He wonders what you're up to. He sees you as independent, mysterious, and deeply attractive. Now, let's go even deeper. The second move is giving a man powerful feedback that leaves a mark. Think about it, everyone likes to be praised, but especially men. They want to feel admired. But not just in a generic way. What really works is recognizing something unique in him that maybe no one else sees. For example, if he's always cracking jokes and trying to make you laugh, it means he wants to be seen as funny and charming. So, you might say, "You're the funniest person I know. I love how I always end up laughing around you. You make life feel light and fun." That hits him right in the heart. Or maybe he talks about his job a lot, his projects, his achievements. That tells you he's proud of his work. So the next time he shares a success, say something like, "You have such a sharp business mind, you really stand out from other guys I've met. Your team is lucky to have you." This kind of feedback sticks with him. It makes him feel like you see him in ways others don't. This is how you satisfy that part of him that wants to feel like a winner in your eyes. And when he feels like he's winning with you, he will not want to lose you. The third move is about creating a sense of competition, without actually involving other people. Here's the truth, when a man feels like he is you completely, the energy can drop. But when he senses that you're a woman others might admire too, he becomes more attentive. He tries harder. So how do you create this illusion of competition? Through your energy. Keep dressing well. Try new styles. Switch things up often. Don't let yourself fall into the trap of dressing only in the way he likes. Maybe he loves the pure, simple look. That's fine, but don't be afraid to show your bold or sexy side sometimes too. When you're constantly evolving, experimenting, and staying fresh, he sees you as someone who cannot be fully figured out. This keeps the chase alive. He feels like there's always something new to discover about you, and that's very attractive. Men are drawn to women who have a strong sense of self. If you can express different sides of your personality, soft one day, confident the next, mysterious after that, he'll stay interested and even a little unsure of how much of you he truly has. That tension is what fuels romantic passion. Now, let's talk about the biggest trap, the sense of need. You know how sometimes, the more you care about someone, the more you want to talk to them, please them, and prove how much you love them? But ironically, that's when they start pulling away. It feels unfair, right? But this comes down to energy. When your need for someone is too obvious, they start to feel like they have the upper hand. They don't have to try as hard. They assume you'll always be there. Imagine going to buy a car and telling the salesperson how badly you want it. What happens? The price goes up. They know you're hooked, and you lose your power to negotiate. In relationships, the same principle applies. When you show too much need, even if you're amazing, the other person can take you for granted. So how do you fix this? Start by lowering your need without lowering your love. The first way is to stop letting their words or actions define your emotional state. Don't wait on texts. Don't obsess over how fast they reply. Keep your own emotional world strong. When you focus inward and remind yourself of your worth, you stop giving them so much control. The second way is to give value instead of seeking approval. When you interact with someone from a place of sharing good energy, sharing positivity, sharing your happy life, you don't need anything back. You're not trying to get something. You're simply offering your best self. This shift changes everything. You stop being the one chasing. Instead, you become someone they look forward to seeing, because you bring something beautiful and rare. So, let's review. First, take space before he does. Let him wonder. Let him chase. Second, give him personalized feedback that touches his heart and boosts his pride. Third, evolve constantly to keep the attraction alive. And finally, release your need to be validated by him. Focus on giving, not needing. This is how you activate a man's love brain. And when you do, he will be drawn to you again and again, not because you begged for love, but because your energy is irresistible. If you want more help mastering these skills, I invite you to join me and learn how to become emotionally free, deeply confident, and fully in your power. Let's build a love that is healthy, exciting, and real.